Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I had a little issue last night with my daily driver here. 2016 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 5.3 liter. The cooling fans kept running long after I turned it off. And I noticed after running the errands last night that the temp gauge was stuck at 160 degrees. Wasn't moving, and I know I had driven it enough that it should have been up to 208 or 210. So did a little research, and seems to be that I need to replace the coolant temp sensor, and I'm going to do a thermostat while I'm in there. So we're going to run down to the local O'Reilly, pick up some parts, come back and knock this out. Stay with us. Made it down to the local O'Reilly. Let's go in here and see if they got the parts I need. All right, guys, I'm back from O'Reilly. Got my part. Let's get into this. Let me talk about the parts and tools you need real quick, though. Let's take a look right here. 19 millimeter socket on an extension. You need a 10 mil on an extension as well. Got Murray part number 81507, thermostat with housing, 207 degrees. Coolant temperature sensor TX89. All right, to start with, we're gonna have to disconnect a couple of things. Got this little guy right here. We push this latch, work him off of that intake air box. Okay, got that guy loose. Gonna get our tin and go in here and get this. Excuse me, that's 5/16. We'll be right back. All right, we got our 5/16 on a little ratchet here. We're gonna go in and get this hose clamp. I believe that's good. We're gonna hook a bungee on this guy right here to hold him up for us. That works like a champ. Let's get you back down in here. The two offending parts are right down here, so we're going to start with the temp sender. It's got a little latch on it. I understand it can be a little bit of a pain sometimes. Well, let's see if we can get him off there. Comes right unplugged. Got your little purple connector and a weatherproof plug. We're going to take our deep well 19 socket and reach down in here. Get a hold of this guy. This engine's cool, hasn't run since last night, so I didn't get the coolant fountain that I've seen a lot of people get as they're taking this guy out. Here's your new part. It's already got some thread sealing on it and a crush washer. Looks quite a bit different, don't it? Yep, I'd say this is our culprit. All right, that took care of the temp sensor. Now let's get after this thermostat here. Just changed this here coolant temp sensor. Now we're going after this guy, which is your thermostat built into the water neck. 3 10 millimeter bolts holds it in, so here we go. Nice cool morning here in southeast Tennessee. Got a little breeze blowing. When I'm doing stuff like this, I'd rather be a little bit on the cold side than on the hot side. So here we go. Here's the new part. Plastic water neck, thermostat built in it. It's got a little O-ring right here. Definitely seals up in that groove on there, so when we take that off, we got to be sure to get the old O-ring, or obviously we could have a leak. as this guy goes back in, you should really work your way around on the 3 bolts there. Don't crank one all the way and then go to the other. We need to work that O-ring down into that slot as smooth as possible so we don't have any leaks. Don't over tighten those. That is plastic. You don't want to break it. I believe I'm down flush, so that means we should have that O-ring seated good. If you notice, I left the hoses on the old water neck until I had the new one on it, and there's a method to that madness that actually reduces how much coolant you lose during this little process. So we're going to plug our temp sensor back up, and then I'm going to run in here and grab some pliers and come back and swap these hoses over. I call these things the devil clamps because I think the devil himself made these things. Oh man, these things can be aggravating. And that's your friend when it comes to the devil clamps. There we go, folks. Everything is in place where it should be. This thermostat probably didn't need changing, so I'm going to put that back and maybe use it again later if I need it. After removing the ground terminal from the battery for about 10 minutes, put it back on, let everything reset, started the truck, no drips. She's right up there where she should be, so I believe this job's done. Got some things to do today, really need to go to work and make $1, so hey, I've wrapped this job up, I'm going to work. Catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.